Children, now we are going to study the chapter 3 of Geography, Agriculture. As in this map you can see the land utilization. As we all know that India is an agriculturally important country. So in this land utilization, arable means the land which is utilized for agriculture, then forest and non-agricultural land, plantation, scrub and grass, and unproductive land. If we see the map of India, then we find the maximum part of India is utilized for agriculture, which is given here arable land. The green color is for the forest, and the brown color which you can see here in the different parts are the non-agricultural area. Then the blue one is of plantation, where the plantation used for the plantation crops. These pink color areas of scrub and grasses, especially they are found in the Rajasthan and some parts of the western Uttar Pradesh. And you can see here in Maharashtra wherever the land is arid or semi-arid. Then this yellow part is unproductive land, and basically these parts are of the northern mountain or northeastern parts of the India and the western parts of some western parts of India, which is basically the desert area, and the run of Gujarat. Okay, so this shows the maximum area which is covered by the cultivation, shows that India has been agriculturally important since its beginning. 2/3 of its population depends on agricultural activities. It means our livelihood is completely focused on the primary activities. It means growing of crops. Now, types of farming. How many types of farmings are there? So there are several types of farming. Among them we will study about the primitive subsistence, then intensive subsistence, and later on we will study about the commercial farming. So first we will study about the primitive subsistence. Primitive subsistence agriculture is practiced on a small patch of land with the help of the primitive tools. It means here the tools which are used for its production or irrigation or tilling the land, they all are primitive, means they all are old. Next one is family members provide labor. Here only family members are hired, means all the members of the family, they group together to work on the patch of land. It depends on monsoon, means for irrigation they are not dependent on some other sources, they are completely dependent on monsoon. Slash and burn technique. Since this technique is used by the primitive people, means tribes, especially the tribes, so they used slash and burn technique, so that if the land loses the fertility, they move to the other part of the land, the other area of the forest, they cut down the forest and then they start doing the cultivation in that particular part. And here when they found this, the land loses the fertility, again they move to the next part. The main reason for this type of farming is only to grow the cereals and other food to survive. Now next one is the intensive subsistence farming. This farming you will find little modernized. It is practiced in areas of high population. It means there is pressure on this land. Okay. It is labor intensive farming, means it needs a lot of work. Okay. And high doses of biochemical inputs. Biochemical means they do not use the chemical fertilizers, they use the manures, and irrigations are used for the obtaining the higher production. As the population load is more on it, the pressure of population is more on this land. That is why people want to get more and more production, so that the basic need of the maximum people should be suffice. The right of inheritance. Since right of inheritance shows that after the father, the land goes to the sons. If the father has more than two sons, then the land is divided into two to four parts. So obviously, the land loses its cultivation area and the fertility and production as well. Since the farmers continue to take the maximum output from this land, okay, in the absence of the other resources, therefore the enormous pressure is there on this land. So gradually the land loses the fertility and the production reduces. The next we will study in the next video.